Hello, everyone. I'm sitting here just chilling on my couch, going through social media. Sometimes I want to completely just stop doing that because there's nothing I could do for the state of the world we live in that we've always lived in. The amount of racism you see on Instagram, Twitter, even Facebook is ridiculous. Hey, you got certain channels, posts and stuff where they're openly racist, and you got racist people in the comment section. Like, yeah, hate those. Nah, you know what I'm. You know what I was about to say. I wasn't even necessarily taught this. I just know in my heart of hearts, I don't take the actions of one person and blame it on the entire race. I love to use the word some because although there's things that's common within each group of people, I don't think all of them are the same. For example, you see certain cops pulling black people over for absolutely no reason. Wait for them to reach for their wallet. Oh, he's got a gun. Statistic. Do I put that on all cops? No. And I pray to God I never run into one of those type of cops. I would love to live. I would love to not ever go to jail for any reason. I got a clean record. But yet, when people see me, they immediately think thug, gangster. He probably never grew up with his father. Probably had a broken household. Probably does drugs, drinks, stands out on the corner. Never that. I grew up in a Christian household. Both parents, loving, loving environment. My dad was strict on us. Well, of course, he's a father. He only wants the best for his children. I've hung around gangsters, but never indulged in any activity that they did. They respect me in that aspect and left me alone. Heck, some of them even looked up to me because I chose to stay away from that type of lifestyle. So they would say what's up to me, welcome me in, say what's up to me, give me, daps and all kind of stuff. They probably talked about me behind my back because I didn't go with the culture. Heck, most of our culture is hidden anyway and killed off and heck, it's almost like we built our own culture. But what's portrayed over fucking the social media is that we're all gangsters. We all have violence in us. I don't like to fight. I fight to defend, not just because of what you look like, what you got on, your race, none of that stupid shit. But what people really need to wake up to is that the elite loves to keep us separate. They can get over us any kind of way as long as we're busy fighting each other. We don't have to like each other, but we can be civil. I'll open the door for you, even if you don't like me, simply because I'm a king and I'm a gentleman. But the world isn't like that. We continue to hate each other on a daily basis. I don't hate anybody. I hate activities, though. I hate racist. I hate, I hate racist behavior. I hate pedophilia behavior. I hate certain gangster mentalities. Okay, I gotta go rob a liquor store. You can get a job. Trust me, I hate working. But I love electricity. I love heat when it's cold. I love air conditioner when it's hot. I know I got to for all that to happen. Do I make a whole lot of money? Not really. but I got a roof above my head. It's cool in my apartment while it's hot outside. I work around a multitude of people: Mexicans, Oriental, white, black. I make sure and I say hi to all of them. I represent all of us. Whether you think so or not, we are all representatives, unfortunately, because of society. So I have to act in a way that's good. Otherwise, my entire people get seen one way. Like I said, I don't do gangster stuff. I listen to certain gangster music, but I don't act on it. I love love. I love getting along with people. I love showing everybody not all of us are like this. There's problems in every single community. There's problems in every single race. But it doesn't mean we're all the same. Like I said, I grew up with my father and my mother in home. Both my sisters, we all learned from each other, bounced ideas off of each other, all that. But you get online, okay? For some disgusting reason, 5 black dudes beat up a white woman for some reason. I don't know the story, nor do I care. It was wrong. It was wrong. But then you go down to the comment section, and that is a mistake. Animals, gangster mentality, all kinds of thugs and stuff. Yeah, it's mostly from some white people. But then those same white people don't know the history of how this country was formed. We get called thugs and thieves and stuff like that when this country was taken. But we're the thugs. This country was taken and colonized by, yeah, the elite white people of back then. Slavery, giving smallpox blankets to the people who are already here. Columbus didn't discover America. He discovered like I would discover uh, a dollar on the ground. I discovered it, but that belonged to somebody before. How can you discover a place where there's already inhabitants? But no, they don't teach you that in school. He discovered America. Get the fuck out. We don't have to like each other, but we can be civil. One thing that I've adopted, this is a phrase that I coined. I don't know if anybody else is out there saying it, but minding my business is good business. If I see two people fighting out in the streets, that's none of my business. If it's two white people, I'm not going to be like, there they go again. All of them. No. It's just two white people fighting each other. Them two got a problem. Not all of them. If I get on the news and see a black man rob the convenience store, he got a problem. He might be doing it to feed his kids. That's not the right way to do it, in my opinion. But he's doing what he got to do. And hopefully nobody got hurt in the process. But we're so filled with hate that a black man robbed a convenience store. It got put on the internet. And it went viral. All of them are like that. All of them. They're all animals. Not us pure people. Just because you've never done anything wrong, you're like, don't mean you don't have the potential to. You've done wrong. I can't think of one perfect person on this planet. There's levels to it. You might not have ever hit a person. You might have not ever have robbed a store, but high possibility. Ooh, I'm $1 short, and I'm visiting a friend of mine, and there's $1 sitting on their dining table, and I really need that dollar. I don't think he'll notice. You taking that man's dollar, and now he's a dollar short on something, or she's a dollar short on something. You might have been getting some ice, and an ice cube fell on the floor. So instead of picking it up, you probably just kicked it underneath the refrigerator. You probably think there's no consequence to it, but there might be. Like I said, something as simple as that, and we've all done wrong. I've done wrong. You've done wrong. And you have all done something wrong. But I'm not going to sit here and say every single person in that group are all the same. I've had conversations with a lot of different groups on this planet. And they always want to ask me the same question. Why are y'all like this? I'm like, who is y'all? I've never been to jail. I stay away from fights as much as possible. I got a job. I got a paid off car. I pay my own bills. I talk to everybody. I make people laugh. I like to get into deep conversations. I got friends in every group that I could think of, and they attract themselves to me because they want to learn from me, not because I'm black and they gotta meet the quota. Oh, I got a black friend, and hopefully nobody ever thinks of me as the black friend. I have a friend, and he just happens to be black. And yes, I've also dated outside my race. I've dated white girls. I've dated black girls. I've dated Mexicans. I've dated a couple people of Oriental, and that has nothing to do with racism. I might be just ignorant. There's a difference. The world is crazy. The world is very crazy. I sometimes wonder what it's like for aliens to look down at our planet and be like, damn, why do they all hate each other? Aren't they all the same race? They're all humans, right? Oh, look at that dark one is pointing in the face of that lighter one, or vice versa. Nah, I don't want to visit them. What a lot of people don't know is the elites that are sitting in seats high above us in government love keeping us divided. Oh, they're divided. Okay, good. Now they won't pay attention to what we got going on. They're too busy hating each other. I get weird looks whenever I look the way that I look, with the beard, the earrings, the chain, the nice clothing, and I open the door for an elderly white lady. She'll look at me weirdly, like, what is he doing? There's got to be an agenda behind this. And then she'll be like, thank you. I'm like, ma'am, you're welcome. Don't speak to her anymore behind that. If she drops something, I'm going to let her know, ma'am, hey, you dropped something, and pick it up and give it to her immediately. Whoa, what's going on here? Usually they aren't like this. This one's different. Maybe, just maybe, they're not all the same. But like I said, whether or not you see yourself as it... Hold on. Cutting grass outside my... Although the races still exist, there are also people who are not of my hue that are waking up. They're definitely waking up. And they're going to be our allies. Because I question, why are we hated so much? Why do the elites and people who aren't like us, why do they hate us so much and do anything and everything in their power to keep us down? There's got to be something about us. The true Israelites, the people with melanin, more melanin in their system, why do they hate us so much? There's got to be something that's buried deep, hundreds and hundreds years in the past about us that they're trying to keep under wraps. No, they can't ever find out about this. Why us so badly? We're going to find out. It's gonna come to light. What's done in the dark is gonna come to the light. That's it. I'm pretty sure there's way more I could speak on. Also, like I said, people are waking up. The truth is coming out. The truth of our history that's so hidden that they want to keep under wraps, that they want to keep quiet so bad, like fucking Trump talking about uh, uh the African American History Museum. They're talking too heavily on the negative impacts of slavery. So the hell what? Whether or not you see it, Black history is American history. The truth needs to be told. Every single part of it, even the negative parts of it. So history doesn't repeat itself. We don't want that. Because I can go ahead and tell you right now, we ain't having it. The days of us being quiet and letting them, I'm saying them, not all of them, letting them, you know who I'm talking about specifically, walk all over us, them days are done. So if you walk up to a person of my hue and you're not of my hue and you try to talk down to me as if I'm not supposed to retaliate in any kind of way, and I retaliate, and you look at me like weird, like, whoa, hold on. This one's broken. He's fighting back. Just know, like I said, we're not having it anymore. Me, I'm a gentleman. I love peace. I'd rather have peace before any kind of confrontation. But just know, push me to the edge. Either I'm taking you with me, or I'm grabbing you, spinning us both around, and I'm pushing you off the edge in order to protect my peace. That's not the way I was raised, but I will defend myself. And I hope to God that day never actually comes, because I want peace. I still have a journey to complete. Maybe that's why I was put on this planet. To incite peace. Continue to guide me. Continue to push me. Continue to teach me so that I may teach others. Continue to inspire me that I may inspire others. We don't have to like each other, but we can be civil. That's what people in the past have fought to do from both sides. My side, the other side, people all over the world who fought for peace, who still continue to fight for peace. This has been Sean Dickerson, just wanting to talk.